Hello everyone. We're going to make some good old soul food today. And we're going to start out with potatoes and bok choy and celery and tomatoes and also some ham. Now you can use any kind of meat you want, beef stew or bacon or sausage, but I'm using ham today. And these are the ingredients that you're going to want to have on hand: thyme, black pepper, ground cumin, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, some chicken broth, little olive oil, garlic, some collard greens, and some white beans. And you can make your own collard greens, but I like this particular brand, and we are not going to use that whole can's worth. We're going to use just part of that, probably about a half a cup of the collards is what I like, and some butter here. So let's get started and see what we come up with, okay? Okay, the next thing we're going to want to do is saute a little butter and some olive oil and some minced garlic. Make sure that you put a little oil with your butter so the butter won't scorch. And you want to saute those with your harder vegetables: onions, celery, and potatoes. You can put as much onions, potatoes, and celery as you want. You can even add carrots at this point. I'm not adding carrots, but you could. I put in about a half dozen of the little white potatoes, and I cubed them so they'll cook a little quicker. I have 2 stalks of celery, and depending on the size of the onion, I would go from a half to a whole onion, either yellow, white, or a sweet onion. In this case, I'm using a yellow onion. At this time, we can add our seasoning. We're going to be putting, and this is all to your taste, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of paprika, some black pepper, and some splash or 2 of apple cider vinegar, and some ground cumin. Okay, our bean stew or bean soup is ready. Let's dish some of it up and chow down, shall we? Okay, for tonight's supper, we're having soup and sandwich. I made this sandwich with lettuce and fresh mozzarella cheese and a mixture of some fun and exciting things, including some leftover ham. And this is our bean stew or soup. And it smells delicious. Now you could pour this over rice or even mashed potatoes or over noodles. I prefer it straight up. So thank you for watching, and bye-bye.